my channel, lettering channel. Right?
Yeah. We back at it, y'all. Back at it again. Fun time in this bitch.
Yep.
Here we go.
Alright, man, that was little boy Young Glock. Little Key Glock there called The Greatest, man. Memphis, you know what I'm saying? PRE, Paper Route Empire, man. We back at it again, though, man. We back. Grace, we got brother David.
Yeah.
We got homie Chip.
What up?
And we got that boy Fifth in this bitch. Alright, man.
How y'all been?
How has everybody been, man? What y'all been up to, man?
Busy, dog.
Busy.
Fucking
Forever busy.
Yep.
We have all this, enterprising to do in our spare time, so we finally found some time to see you guys. And you guys are all grown men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All of us are men.
Let me check.
What makes people a man?
It's gonna vary from person to
Yeah,
person.
for
Sure.
real.
I mean, it's got to be a dick, right? At the end of the day.
Well, if we're talking about,
Uh,
genetics.
Well, I mean,
like chromosomal, but yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
definitely indicative
I mean,
of you being a man. No pun intended.
technically, we're all man, like as mankind.
like a species,
Yeah. So
We all man.
yeah, we all man.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and I mean, there's times where like I'm pretty sure a woman like did something great in like let's say a sport or whatever, and maybe her bitches were with her and they're like, oh you the man, like you know.
Whoa, this is great.
I'm just saying like like to hype them up like.
That's not even what I was trying to ask, but that's an even better example.
It really is.
Well,
Clever breakdown.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I think. Like
ladies, you could be the man if you're a girl. Just saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could be the man if you're a
Just
girl.
don't go into cage fighting.
I'm just saying, like when we all grow up, I'm just thinking like we all have dicks, right? Like we go to the bathroom, they
I
call
thought
it a
you were
dick.
talking about like proverbial.
Yeah.
man.
No. Okay, not like genetics and stuff. Well, obviously a dick's got a lot to do with genetics.
yeah.
But like you remember when you were little and it wasn't called a dick, right?
Yeah.
What was it called?
A wiener or a pee-pee?
Right?
Yeah.
Or a thing or a
Thing,
private.
yeah.
You know. They have
Private,
all
yeah.
kinds of- yeah.
Everybody's got, all the races got their little goodies and stuff, Do you guys remember when your dicks graduated?
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
No, like the name of
Yeah,
it.
the name of it.
Oh,
When did it
okay.
stop being a pee-pee and then what did it become?
It was like once I got internet.
Shit, for me, it probably was like once I started cussing at school. So like I don't know, like around 3rd, 4th grade, that's when I was like, I'm the man.
Damn, you're a good kid.
I feel.
I got influenced very early, like in 1st grade. They made me cuss, and I was like,
Damn.
dicks and titties and pussies, and I cried about it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just being honest. I
Oh
cried.
yeah, no.
I remember crying.
I didn't cry about it.
I did
just-
not have a dick. I didn't have a dick yet. I cried about it. You see, I still had a pee-pee.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
basically a pussy.
Yeah, okay, no, yeah.
I probably cried about it when like someone called me out on it.
Huh?
Like if my mom caught me cursing or some shit privately, like in the room, I probably was like, "Oh shit, I feel bad. I disappointed her." But yeah, I was like, when you had the scrambled channels at night,
So
like
like,
BET Uncut, like that was that
Oh.
when it happened.
Oh yeah,
Like,
BET Uncut, yeah.
that's exactly
Shit.
what I was thinking. Then your mom gives you your next dick's name after it's actually I guess she gives you the pee-pee at first or the wee-wee, whatever it is. But then once you start fucking with it, then she's the one that names it. Are you in there with that thing?
Yeah.
Are you doing that stuff
You
again?
playing the
Yeah.
skin
They
flute.
whack
That
her.
was
Yeah,
crazy shit.
your meat and veg or
Yeah.
whatever.
My mom called it a skin flute. Yeah. No.
Whoa,
Oh,
That's
God.
tough.
Damn.
She was from the back east, bro. She's from Jersey.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, all right.
no,
I was about to
she
say,
didn't have
that
a
sounds
filter.
like some fucking
The
definitely some East Coast
That's why
type
she didn't have like
shit.
a
So.
filter. She's like, you're playing the skin flute. Like,
skin
nah,
flute.
what am I
Fuck,
doing?
that's crazy. The ocarina of time.
Well, and y'all already know what it was like living with her. Y'all already been around it.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't like lock doors and shit. She would just come barge in,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. His mom would bust in. Damn, bro, that must have
Rest
been
her
a hard
soul,
life
but
for
yeah,
you.
she was definitely, she
That's
would pop
tough,
up.
bro.
She was like,
That's
God,
tough.
what's up? I caught you. Like,
So,
yeah.
like, when does, do you know when it graduates into a dick?
I would assume that once I started recognizing it as something that it was like Once you crack fire, I was like,
I'm saying it happened.
Once you slay a dragon?
I'm saying once you use it.
Yeah,
like
once you use it like the first time, you're
the
like
real way.
Okay.
Yeah,
the real way.
once you slay a dragon.
When you slay your first
when you
dragon.
gain your knighthood and shit. Do you think your dick is like an asshole? Because if you think about it, when we grow up, we get tougher. Remember I said I was a pussy because I cussed and shit. And now that I'm older, don't you think my dick back then would have been a little bitch? But now he's a dick. So he's a big ass, do you think they're like you? Is your dick like you? You know what I mean?
Extension.
Does he have your personality? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your physicality?
yeah, he likes to play pranks and shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he likes to trick people.
He likes to trick people. Look, we're gonna get it. Just kidding.
He likes
drank a little too much of that Jack Daniels.
He likes to bust out of the closet and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. And then it's the awkward times when he's like, "Hey, you're in the middle of an important meeting. Here you go."
Wake up.
Yeah. That wake up, bro.
Except you're really in a meeting though.
Yeah. It's like a nightmare.
Okay. I was thinking about that. That's very funny. Hey, anybody watching who has one, or any woman with kids, let us know when did the dicks graduate? We're curious.
What point?
Yeah, what point?
Do you think people that transition, does their dick evolve with them?
They have to.
As they become more masculine and you know what I mean, and grow into being a dude instead of a female.
You're talking about a girl to a dude.
Yeah, girl to a dude, because we know that dudes, if they've been a woman for a long time, they're a lot more in tune with being a woman. You know what I mean? Yeah. But on the inverse of that, does a chick that becomes a dude, do they become gradually more dude-ish?
Do they become wait, okay, I get you.
If you transition to a dude, you go into UFC and fight dudes, you're gonna go to sleep, right? But 10 years down the road,
when you hit your prime bod now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a prime beast now.
Is that
I was a
something
woman,
for
but now
them?
I'm a prime beast.
Do they look at it like that? Do you think they see it like that? I don't know. That's a question.
With the
I don't know. That's a question.
with the proper time and training, you're telling me with the proper time.
Does their body ever go to the inverse and start producing testosterone, or do they constantly are they on testosterone? These are questions I have because I'm scared to Google it because I don't want to research it.
We all produce testosterone and estrogen.
But does it change their levels to where they become more masculine, and then because we know that we have different skeletal structures, so do they eventually?
No, they don't get bigger. No, fuck no.
Whoa! What about the bodybuilder women
Their bones don't get bigger.
Okay.
Their bones don't get bigger. Their muscles can grow as big as they can.
You're talking about their natural frame.
You still break them like little birds.
Shouts out
no
to the women
offense.
that lift weights though.
Exactly. Y'all can break me like a bird.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple of the gym I go to, and I'm
so
watching the
rich.
power lift. I'm like, damn, bro.
But I mean, they're
they train harder than I do, and I work my ass off at the gym, but I see them and I'm like, you're focused.
They're also taking levels of testosterone, I would assume, some sort of in their drink mixes. There's gotta be something like
their drink mixes.
Their drink mixes, their tonics and shit.
Yeah,
they're like Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I was in one on
Ryan
myself.
Garcia. Okay. Yo, Grace,
Maybe.
you like scary movies, bro?
Man, love them, dog.
Well, what do you think is your favorite scary movie?
Hands down. Yeah, man. Probably some Mike Myers type stuff, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mike was always that dude. Now I ain't never knew if he was controlled by magic or what. Hey dog, yeah, bro. You taking gunshots.
He's a forever.
That's how 50 Cent felt after he got shot.
He's
motivated
the devil.
To come back and just be killing, bro.
No, I thought Jason had the demon shit going on, right? We never got an explanation from Mike.
He went to hell. Jason went to hell.
Yeah, Jason
they ate his heart and shit.
Man, came back.
But Mike, we never really got a story about.
He's just a swole dude that you can't get God, man. He's obviously evil.
They killed him so many times that
that's true.
They
killed him as a real man.
You survive it,
and then somehow he was able to come back as a.
But that fool took years off in between those though. He got shot, fell out of a window, and then that fool took a sabbatical.
You just said exactly.
Okay, he
was on the run, healing himself.
You just said the point. He took years off in between. So
we don't even know if he changed what he looked like in between those. Maybe he was walking around without a mask, getting real medical help.
What do you think your favorite horror people do in their time when they're not haunting people? You know, in their retirement, because some of them got to be retired by now, right?
I take this. You know, you remember the Robot Chicken when they had they had like a real world with the Halloween, the Halloween guys. Like it was like Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Chicken's on
okay. Yeah. Well, remember that episode?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like they be doing, like doing a like real world type shit, or you know, or some sort of Big Brother thing. They're like, you know, like
so they just do Chucky in the box and shit. They're like, like they're chilling with each other.
They don't let like who's the asshole they don't let show with them.
Without question, it's Chucky or the Leprechaun because those fools are shenanigans abound. Like, or Jigsaw because that fool setting piss poor traps around the house and that shit. Like.
Yeah.
If those fools are shenanigans, like, I don't count them as, like, they're not scary. And if you're scared of those, that's fucking baffling.
I'm still not fucking with Michael Myers if I was any of those niggas. Because he's like, that Robot Chicken, when they were talking, one of them was talking to him and he had the butcher knife and he, like, responded. They were, like, asking a question. He was just like,
he started going back off. That's how he answers.
He just started
Jason took Manhattan? And that black fool tried to fight him on the top of the building, and that fool punched that fool's head off.
I was just about to ask that question. How do you think Jason and Michael Myers would compete with real black people in real life, bro?
They don't get tired.
No question, bro. They wouldn't be able to fool with nobody. I don't see it.
Wait, so
Michael
Myers, like playing basketball? Like they're
I'm
not
talking about
first of all,
I'm getting the hell up out of here type shit. Situation.
This is the thing. Say like if Mike Myers busts in here right now, and no offense, Chip, I'm just saying.
I'm getting the strap, bro. Like,
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say this is a realistic.
Why
situation.
would you get the strap though? You know who it is.
Because I gotta give y'all time to run. Apparently,
that's not gonna do nothing.
But that's even a better like solution than some niggas don't run and trip on something. Yeah. Because at least if you shoot him in the head, he'll fall down for.
Listen, I know that if I'm running, I'm getting tired. This fool's just gonna catch me up quick, bro. I'm out of shape.
Do you think Michael Myers could catch you if you ran away from him, bro?
Yeah.
What?
He's that.
Who's faster, Jason or Mike?
It's Mike.
That fool Mike appears out of nowhere. Like fools will run into an entirely different set.
I saw
him behind a tree type shit.
Yeah, like a fool running 30 miles, whatever, drove and shit. Look at them here and shit.
So Jason has the slowest walk down kill of anybody. Then
Jason doesn't even try to hide like Michael Myers. He'll pop out from a blind corner and stab you. That fool Jason. He's like, you see him coming. Like, what did you say about that new Batman? That's Jason, bro. That fool's just.
I see.
He walks like vengeance.
Yeah. I seen. Oh damn, dog, vengeance.
Yeah,
Jason, you can escape. He's gonna take a while to get to you. Mike appears where you are like instantaneously.
Even after you outran him for fucking.
He's a teleporter.
Think about it. The new Michael Myers movies. This fool Jamie Lee Curtis has lived away from this fool for what, 30 years, 40 years. This fool gets out of wherever he was. It magically knows where she's at.
He got out of hell because he's the devil.
That fool's got some powers.
I think you guys are discrediting your fight or flight response because if this nigga gets near me, I'm just thinking, if Michael Myers busts in here and he's like, he's pointing the knife, and he points it at me, I'm like, who, me? He's not going to catch me when I run, bro. He's going to walk and I'm going to be gone.
But eventually he is going to catch you, bro, because that's what he does.
Once you
I will
stop,
Homer Simpson this nigga, bro.
You think he's going to take 2 steps to do that, bro?
No, I'm going to take 1,000,000 steps and he's going to take his 1,000,000 steps, but mine are going to be far greater than his.
To be fair, black people have done pretty well against Michael Myers.
Buster Rhymes.
That's the only one who got over on him.
That is true.
Oh, there was that kid from Save the Last Dance.
And lived to tell about it.
Died.
Well, yeah, who was that weird black kid?
But Busta and fucking LL Cool J.
Wasn't Rod Digger in there? Or who?
Rod Digger? No, she wasn't in that.
She's in 13
Girls. Yeah.
She survived.
She did survive. Because she was like the nanny and shit.
They said a thing for Rod Digger, though.
Yeah.
So she talked.
Yeah. Hey, Grace, you're from New York, bro. Have you heard they have like this art piece over there they just took down? It was like a string portal gateway.
Oh, shit,
like,
I saw it.
Yeah, from New York to Dublin.
Yeah, they were roasting each other.
Was flashing it.
Yeah,
I see the Dubliners held up the Twin Towers.
Yo, they were.
And that chick was just flashing.
Yeah, that was dark, bro.
Bro, that was dark. You're talking about.
What was gonna happen, bro?
Bro, like I think they should have done like Pleasantville, Ohio, to like Niceville, Sweden.
That would have been something.
They would have been like, oh, hi,
somewhere
friend.
wholesome.
Yeah.
They put it right in the
no matter what,
ass
Americans
crack of
are
everything.
Americans.
Here,
bro,
let
we're
me
gonna
explain.
stop.
Let me explain this to you guys if you don't know what we're talking about. There's like an artist who put like this circular portal, like it's
Doctor
like
Strange portal.
yeah, it's a Doctor Strange portal, exactly like that. How the Asian dude makes, but it shows Dublin, Ireland,
It
which
was in a bar, wasn't
which
it?
actually isn't that magical when you think about
Was
it.
it the one in Dublin in a bar though, or some shit?
No,
Like,
it's,
it was
they're
in-
both on streets.
Were they?
Like,
they're on
New York,
streets.
New York's Times Square, and Dublin is whatever the equivalent of
Times Square.
And why would you put it in New York? Like,
Yeah.
Where
So you got old like dudes coming by like, look at daddy's dick, and then they're doing the same thing in Ireland. They're like comparing dicks in front of the camera and
here's the
shit,
thing.
flopping around.
Anytime you put us in front of another country, you put any American in front of another country, minus, you know, the hippies or whatever, bro, Americans are gonna stunt. We're gonna talk about how we're better than you. We're gonna up the ante every chance. Oh, we don't have school shootings. We do, motherfucker. Like, we're proud of it.
Yeah.
Like, that is
Whatever.
America. So I don't know that artist, like, where you tried to create unity because you had to know deep down.
That is what I was.
But this shit
That's
is-
what I was wondering. What is really art anymore? You had to know this.
If
was
you
gonna
had to put it
happen.
somewhere where people probably wouldn't do that, it's like Utah, like with all the Mormons and shit, where there's like minimal violence and shit. Like
The young boy was
somewhere
out
where
there
people
living
love other people, not like New York, where literally you'd be like, "Oh, excuse me, yeah, you fucking say it, I'll stab you." Like New York's, it's fucking yeah. That was a bad idea, bro.
Oh, shit.
When I saw that shit, I was pissing my pants laughing, bro.
I want
because-
one over here in Phoenix. I want a portal to some other place in the world. I just want to see it, bro. Dubai? Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Just heat
bro.
on heat. You just
Yeah.
want
Yeah, you'd be all like, yo, it's too hot over here, and then we'll see them dying over there, literally, and I won't feel so
Nah,
bad.
Dubai, they're pretty stunting over there.
Bro, they can fucking dress in dresses, full garb, and not even
Well,
suffocate.
they're so
Yeah.
acclimated to the weather over there, so.
Those Tuscan Raiders.
It's a different type of
Sounds
money
good,
over
right?
there.
I wouldn't want to do Abu Dhabi. I want to do somewhere like what would be like the equivalent of Arizona in Europe. Like, what's a shithole?
I don't think there's like somewhere that hot. Like,
No, I'm not talking about heat wise. I'm talking about like
heat-wise, it's
people,
Australia,
like
bro.
cultural wise. Like,
Is Russia part of Europe?
No.
no,
They're-
Russia's
What?
Russia's China. That's the continent.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And you mean Asia?
Asia.
Asia,
They-
sorry.
But
Yes,
no,
yes,
Asia is China.
Yes.
Everybody knows. Come on.
Yes, yes,
Asia is
yes.
China. Asia is China.
I don't know. Like maybe parts of Russia are like they have the same cultural. Yeah, probably. That's probably fair. I feel like Russia's full of fucking shit drivers. Every video I've seen is like shitty drivers and people being unhappy. It's Arizona. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I love this place though. Like it's perpetual unhappiness and heat. It's fucking awesome.
Well, all right. This is what we about to do. Me and Jay, we be at work talking about sports all the time and shit, man. To the point to where it's like, hey, the way they switch up stuff to like what certain genres of music didn't exist, this, that, and the other. So we was thinking, hell, let's put it with sports teams. Imagine if you switched up the Lakers and the Spurs. I'm talking about Kobe. I'm talking about Shaq on the Spurs. I'm talking about David Robinson. And you got Timmy Duncan on the Lakers.
I
Like,
hate
bruh,
that.
like a total wish-wash.
But they keep their respective coaches.
They keep
so
their
like, top and coach.
Well, no, actually,
No,
we
coaches
switching.
go.
They
So you
switching the
put-
coaches too. Everybody gone.
Pop goes to
It's
the
the
Lakers.
same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just-
it's
it
the
It
exact
is,
same
but
result.
The location
you
makes
got
it
LA,
different.
which is a very huge market.
Yeah,
San
the
Antonio
market
isn't
makes it
necessarily a
different.
big
No,
market
it's not.
like
It's
that.
still the same result.
But
But you
it's-
have the same.
it's
team,
about
so
the money.
It's about yeah.
But don't you think?
And Dr. Jerry Buss had the money, so he.
Imagine this: if Kobe and Shaq are on the Spurs and they win 3 times.
Well, you don't want to do like that.
But-
Switch bus over there to
but-
San
but
Antonio.
here's
too.
my
Send
thing.
them over there.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys get RC.
so
Okay.
Lucky. You guys lucky. I'll put it that
no,
way.
you're
No,
he
you
says
guys-
you're
yeah.
getting RC. You're
No.
saying
You're saying
Lakers
full swap.
get RC Buford.
You're saying full
we
swap.
get Jerry
It's
Buss.
the
Full
same-
swap, everything.
It's the end.
Everything's
The
full
end
swap.
result is the same.
So you don't think the
guys
Spurs
get
have more
RC,
championships
If
rather than?
anything, I think the
everybody.
Spurs. I think
Yeah.
the Lakers would have less championships because, like we were talking about earlier, Tony Parker would have went Hollywood as fuck early. Because my dude was like, he stayed with the Spurs. I love Tony Parker. I got nothing but love for him. I'm not trying to talk down on him, but bro always kind of had the vibe of wanting to be Hollywood. Like he
Where
always
they're at would have changed their situation,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
I think
'Cause-
Timmy would be the same.
Yeah, some would be the
Robinson,
same, but some would be
Ginobili,
different.
but
Like
Ginobili-
Shaq would get mad for playing for the Spurs because it's small
Yeah,
market.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
that I don't know.
I don't think Kobe would
Wait,
have
wait,
ever
but
got
Pops
mad.
So you say, so
Kobe
we're,
probably would have had his
so
Kobe
we're
dream
just
come
switching
true.
players, but
We're switching everything. Oh yeah, my bad. I said my bad. Phil Jackson's over there. My bad.
Okay, yeah. So we all that matters is we have Dr. Jerry Buss in the end in the Spurs. So
but you still have to sit. You would have the Spurs. Budget. You would have the Spurs budget at that point.
No.
The Lakers would have the Lakers budget.
Yes.
So would Kobe and Shaq still be the best tandem though too ever compared to you know what I'm saying MJ and
if they're coached by Greg Popovich, yeah.
I mean, if you're leaving the coaches in play, it's not like
if you're leaving the coaches in play. The Lakers are the lucky ones out of that equation.
If you're leaving the coaches where they are, if Pop is coaching those Lakers, Derek Fisher,
and it was a small market.
No, they win way too many championships for all it's not fair.
It'd be sick
because it would have been way more defensively minded.
Yeah, Pop would turn up the role players.
And Kobe was a great
defensive
player when he wanted to play defense, but he was
different style of offense too. They would have been ball
we're running a triangle.
And Shaq and Kobe probably would have never broken up because the ball would have been probably evenly distributed amongst them with Pop as their coach.
Hey man, do you guys know any
That's a scary alternate.
Do you guys know any alternate universes where this sick shit might exist? Like what if Peyton Manning and Eli Manning were on were on the Giants and on the Colts? Oh god, what would that look like? You know what I mean?
Aaron Rodgers went to the Niners, there's
how would it look? Brett Favre stays on the Falcons. Never leaves. Deion Sanders stays on the Falcons and never leaves.
What if
I never got to play over there?
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
I like the alternate reality stuff. I actually have read a couple books where people get transported in time to like the 300, at the hot gates, and it's like they've got machine guns. Like how do they fare or whatever? There's actually a video game coming out about that where you can like transport in a fucking Silverado and be driving through like the Roman Empire and shit. I'm like,
how great. Yo, Grace, you think? Yeah, that's dope. That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
If you went back. I think the one main thing I would want to do is I'd want to take some guns, whatever kind of guns, whatever, my friends and my guns. We're going to go back in time. Watch. You guys are not going to, it's not going to go where you're thinking it's going. We're going to go back in time. We're going to go to a place where we need to kill something. What do you think I'm getting at?
You talking about like China's Great Wall and those lizards, like that Matt Damon movie or something? Or are you talking more like
clothes,
Loch Ness Monster, or like something
like am I hunting a person or
you hunt dinosaurs and shit?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's dinosaurs.
Okay.
Fuck Hitler, he's gonna come about. He's gonna come about. I gotta go back and see what these guns do to dinosaurs.
That's a terrifying time though. Like you gotta think.
I mean,
how much ammo can you bring with you?
As much as you can carry, I guess. That's why I have to bring you guys too. All of us, like we go into the jungle, like Jurassic Park. We're strapped up like a predator and shit.
Yeah.
Each of us gets our favorite gun and shit. Mm-hmm. Do you think we'd be able to fuck up like what's like a group of T-Rexes called? You know, like a murder of crows.
Like a gaggle.
That's my favorite one, bro. It was a gaggle.
That's that shit.
Well, shit. Since they said some of the dinosaurs turn into birds, we'll just call them murder of T-Rexes.
Yeah. Say like there's a whole murder of T-Rexes, and we're all like, it's time to fucking fuck shit up.
I mean, I feel like we'd be able to take them on. We could definitely handle a few of them.
Nah,
it depends on the weapons we have.
If they're bird based, they're not going to be like their skin's not going to be nearly as tough as it would be in say like a Jurassic Park.
Did you say if they're bird based?
You gotta think though, they're going to be agile as
because that's what they're saying now is that they have a lot more in common with birds. Like they didn't look like lizards and shit.
No, that's true.
That's
yeah.
I'm saying bird based.
I'm shooting through those feathers.
You find me a bird I can't kill with a gun. No, bro. Like what are we talking here? Like they did have feathers, but they still had scales and shit under. Well, yeah, but
they had Jurassic Park bodies underneath the feathers.
But it's not exposed to the fucking elements as much because of the coverage from their feathers, so it's not going to be nearly as tough.
Either way, they're getting fucked up as long as you're not taking no little fucking.
I mean, how many is in it? How many is in a T-Rex?
If we're spinning like you know how they used to do like if we're like in a little four circle.
Avengers?
Yeah, if we're doing an Avengers, do you think we could fuck up like a group of 20 T-Rexes if we had like AKs and ARs?
Because those are small arms munition, man. You would hurt.
We could hurt.
We get a few.
We might get a few if we aimed at. If we aimed all our
focus on fire. What if we had like big 50 cals and shit?
We're gonna wreck those full.
Yeah, I was like 50 cal.
Some type of rotary device.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. Possibly.
We got
Oh
RPGs
god.
and shit. Yeah, we're wrecking shop, bro.
None of y'all would throw up though, right? Like that's like.
I would if I'm spinning and shooting T-Rex guts everywhere. Nigga, I'm terrified. What would all of our faces look by spinning by? Nigga, I'm passed out.
You guys are literally talking about my dream. I'd be holding on till I black out.
Yeah, he'd be good. He'd be good. He'd be like, why aren't you guys shooting? What's wrong with you guys?
Oh my
You fools are
god.
just gonna be like, all right, we're done. Let's hop in this portal. I'm gonna be like, all right, go give me some trophies, bro. I'm cutting off a
Nigga, yeah, I want to leave, bro.
I'm getting some shit I can hang around my neck every day, so people, when we travel
These are
back,
T-Rex
they know
teeth
what's
and
up.
shit. This is
No,
T-Rex's dick.
teeth. Yeah, like talking about his dick or something. Like
Yeah.
something wild, bro.
Yeah, like this is a T-Rex.
I want to find a female T-Rex so I can steal her eggs, like that Chappelle skit when he was like, "Oh, look at this, I'm fucking baller." That's how I want to be.
Yeah.
He cut that nigga's head off, bro.
That's what I want to be like, bro. Like if you're
You're
talking
like
about
squirting
that.
the blood. That shit.
I feel like if I travel back in time though, like I would definitely be immediately murdered with my sense of humor and shit. Like I would be like, "Hi, you got a chamber pot?" I'll be like, "Bro, so like, look at this bitch ass wig. Like, fucking, you got powder on your face."
Where would you go, big
Damn,
dog?
he
What
headed
would
off
you
of
do?
his
Yeah,
head.
instantly.
If you could like go back in time one place, where would you go? What would you do?
Oh man. Quite honest, bruh.
You and any guns you want and whatever knowledge you have.
Or you could just
You
go
could take your
peaceful.
iPhone. You could take your iPhone and be king of England back in the day.
You can
know?
take your iPhone, you're without question getting fucking burned at the stake like a witch, bro. They're gonna be like, "What's this magical box you have?"
Wait, your
I
iPhone.
already got my gun though too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're armed.
I
too.
guess that's fair. You would just overthrow it by blasting
Basically,
one.
yep,
Yep.
dog. And you know, one
Like
part
Harry
of it
Potter
probably had like
guns.
a rocket launcher, a little poof.
Yeah,
One of those
we could
little
take
tricks to it.
anything we want. Where would you go?
I go to Brazil, cuz.
Brazil?
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay.
I'll go straight there.
That's a wild choice. But
Yeah, because there's so many animals to kill out there instead of people.
you just want to run all the cartels. You would be the first one to discover some shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
point in time would you go back to Brazil?
Probably Pablo Escobar time.
Okay.
Like
Fuck.
when Cash Cow shit
This
was
was gonna be
really-
shocked when he goes back and
Yeah,
finds out
bro.
they're speaking German because the Nazis all ran there and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Where would I go?
Yeah, where would you go? One point in history
One
with
point
all
in
the
history?
all the guns, money, if that's important, and whatever knowledge you need.
It's like
And
a split.
technology.
It's like a split for me. I think I'd either do like try to go be like one of the Knights of the Round Table with King Arthur because that's fucking dope,
Yeah, that would be tough.
or I'd probably go back to like I'm gonna go to France so I can overthrow it by myself because
But
the
you're-
that.
If you do
I show up
those,
with a gun in France in like the fucking 1800s.
yeah,
and
if
shit.
you do those things, you're gonna obviously kill Arthur because you're gonna be king shit if you
Well, no, I
arrive
would.
there.
That's what I'm saying. I would alter history, like, because that's the point, right? Is you would alter history. If
Yeah.
you're going back in time, you're not just gonna go there just to go there
True.
and observe. Like, you're altering history. Like,
So you would rock out with Arthur, be like, even though you're stupid and you think all this dumb shit, you'd be like, I'll be one of your knights, and you'd be the top knight, basically.
yeah, either that or I think I maybe would go to like, what is it? Where's like Catholicism? Where's that? The fucking
Rome?
Rome, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Go
that's,
there and stop that shit from becoming what it is. I want to see. I
Stop
wanna,
them from coming into fruition
Stop
altogether,
them
bro.
Here's my reason.
God, bro.
If the Dark Ages don't exist, are we really truly like 100 more years advanced? I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
like,
Yeah.
If I stop the Dark Ages and Catholicism from spreading worldwide with violence and shit or whatever you want to call it, like whatever your perspective is, how does that alter the modern world? Like, what do we see it as? You know what I mean? Does
Yeah.
religion have the hold that it has?
But
Is the
then
world in
you
the
have
same
to,
position?
you have to cancel out Christianity and Judaism.
But I'm not saying
which-
cancel them out. They can exist, but they just can't have that power that they gave during the Dark Ages. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I would
Yeah.
stop the Crusades.
But then it would either be one of those ones though, because
Not necessarily.
look where Christianity is now,
because
in the mega churches. And
yeah, but when you're looking at the Crusades, it was against who?
quite honestly,
The Muslims,
it-
bro. And
yeah,
that religion's
it-
still huge. Like it really didn't work. But that's what I'm saying though. Is if it doesn't, do Muslims like? Is there that violence in between religions in the modern era like we have currently? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, when it boils down to it, it's all about who's God.
That's what would
Basically,
interest me.
But none of them have been able to achieve peace.
Because
so,
like if you go back, like people would be like, I go
ultimately-
back and kill Hitler. Nothing actually really changed.
because there's
that
going to be
much.
somebody else who's going to take his place.
Well, you still have fucking what's his name?
You can't change time. Butterfly effect told us that.
Well, no, but even if you could change time peacefully without destroying the timeline or whatever you want to call it, like,
That shit's
what do you actually alter by going back in time. Like if you're going back and killing Hitler, what are you really altering at the end of the day? Because you still have what's his name?
Somebody else is just gonna rise up, bro.
Yeah, but you might have.
Maybe we're thinking about it wrong.
You might have stopped World War II.
Shouldn't maybe we save like Gandhi or Martin or Malcolm X instead of killing somebody?
Well,
right?
Yeah, to be able to stop a certain assassination.
we can
JFK.
What if we saved Archduke Franz Ferdinand? Then there's no World War I.
I'm thinking of it from a perspective of the entire world.
No,
if you say JFK,
yes,
you're altering America.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And maybe some of the world.
There's no there's no treasure, there's no taxes.
Yeah.
Everything's exposed.
ATF, I could have machine guns.
What you're saying though, I still think it might not. Maybe it might have. It would happen slower.
Right. Maybe.
But it was still. But I think it would still happen because
there's inevitabilities in things. I agree.
It's because part of the religion is about power. Like the main part of it is about having the power over people.
Controlling the masses.
But
separating the masses
go back
too.
And limit that, right, and alter the time. Like let's say the Dark Ages don't happen, and that hunt for science and evolution. It continues, right? Mm-hmm. Are we truly 100 years ahead? Like, are we where we're at with
100 years ahead? You got to realize, bro. Like, isn't for our people, man, isn't that much time, bro? It's not. Well, that far
but what I'm saying though is like, when I say 100 years ahead, I'm talking about the evolution of like technologies because
I feel
that's what they say that we lost was great art, but they say we also lost like a lot of developments. Things that would have come along a lot sooner, like air conditioning was
everybody thought that we would have Jetsons cars by now. You think we would?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think we do.
I'm flying shit.
They're actually done certified.
There's all kinds
there's
all kinds of things
shit.
that these rich fools make that have, and they have prototypes and shit, but.
They drink stem
There's a lot of fools that have been.
That's crazy.
I'm not jumping into the conspiracy theories with this fool Grace because this fool Grace is on some other level shit.
Oh man, I don't know if you guys know. This is our conspiracy guy right here.
This fool is the Joe Rogan, Bryce Mitchell of our group, bro. This fool has some.
If you guys want to hear about some crazy shit that you might not have heard about, or
I'll literally pull up the text messages from the
this man is tapped into the world and shit. This man's been everywhere.
This fool had my face looking like I was probably having a stroke, like the rain face and shit when he kept sending messages, bro. And I was like.
I'm just saying, man.
For real though, like if you go back and you save some of these inventors that were inventing something that was maybe going to change the world, like a water-powered car or some shit, like, I mean, you could go that route. I feel like it's boring for me.
Do you think we would be able to control the beasts?
What do you mean, like?
That would be too.
Well, I mean, like, so.
You mean like a Cerebus? What are you talking about?
Well, okay, say like, are you a dog or a cat person?
50-50.
50-50. What about you? You a dog or a cat person? 50.
I mean, I'm probably more of a cat person, but I like dogs.
He likes the pussy. What about you, Grace?
I'm a cat person.
Person. I'm more of a cat person too, because we're talking about tigers and shit. And I like house cats.
It just shows that we're all really shitty with responsibility for the record. Because cats can take care of
themselves and they don't fuck with me.
They see other dimensions, bro.
That part.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, dog. You ever been in your house and the cat's like just watching something dart around? You can't see it. But they can see it. They're the only ones that
definitely see ghosts.
Their eyes are slit, bro. They're slit.
Reptile style.
I don't know if we see in other dimensions and shit like that.
That's why
they see in other dimensions, bro.
Bro, I'm pretty sure they could, man. Those cats.
They see color in a different.
Go home and get rid of my cat, bro. You guys are gonna trip me the fuck out.
Well,
that cat.
I'm telling you, bro.
Okay, if you're gonna get rid of that cat,
I'm not.
In this world where we could control the beast, are you still a dog or a cat person?
Like when you say control, like I can control them with my mind or like with my words, like I sit.
Yeah, with our words, the same way.
So basically, they're not wild. They're not wild like as wild as they are. They're like kind of tame, like
dogs and cats.
Any fucking animal you want.
Oh yeah, dude.
What would you have? Huh?
A bear.
A bear? You be a bear person?
I would ride a bear like Vladimir Putin. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I don't know, man. I'm a tiger dude. They're majestic as fuck.
Would you ride it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess you control
just
it.
like He-Man. Remember he had a big ass It was a tiger, it was a lion, it was a lion.
It was like a lion.
It was green and orange and some shit.
What the fuck was that thing?
First tiger?
That's She-Ra. That's all we need to know.
No, She-Ra's the
girl.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
she was.
The tiger.
And it's
Tigress?
No.
Tigress?
Is that racist?
No.
Tigra?
No, Tigress from
Tigra?
Tigress from fucking
That's close enough.
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Oh.
Okay.
Ho!
That tiger had a gimp mask. He-Man's tiger had a gimp mask.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
He-Man had a gimp suit. What the fuck was that about?
Bro, I still never
clever
forget this day. We used to fucking call it He-Man P-Man and shit.
Cartoons were wild back in
He's
the
a
day,
pussy.
bro. They don't make them like that no more. There ain't no cartoons that are subliminally fucking. Like you see them, like as kids, we're like, "Oh, this is cool."
You mean
and our
like
parents let us watch them. They
you
really
mean
didn't
like
ever say
how
anything.
Speed Racer used to be misogynistic to like what was that? His sister he was on.
That was
with
just
or
man
something?
shit, bro.
Yeah, he's
No,
always
that
like,
shit is-
shut up, bitch! Ha ha ha! Of course I drive faster.
What they call that for Haji?
Oh,
Johnny Quest?
Johnny
Oh,
Quest.
Johnny
Sim-
Quest, there you go.
Salabim.
Whoa,
Remember that shit?
I would cut back on that if I was you in this country.
But that shit, like, it's
That's
funny
gonna
when we
get
look
you
back on it now
trapped
that
at
we're
the
older and
checkpoint.
educated. We look back on it, we're like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to look. You look at modern cartoons, like this is kind of like PG-13 compared to what I used to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays because
Some shit, yeah, bro, I trip out. Bro, I didn't know this. Since we're talking about cartoons, did you know they rebooted the Animaniacs a while back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Brought that
So I was
back.
like, I was on the Disney Channel because you know they blended that and Hulu.
yeah,
It's terrible
crazy.
now.
Well, that's what it is.
But yeah, I fucking put that shit on. I was like, what the fuck? This is new? Like, oh, blew my mind. It definitely lost its luster. It's,
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
It's so obnoxious when I hear it.
Just like the
played now.
Futurama that came back. Hey, what are you guys watching right now?
Under the Bridge on Hulu is pretty good.
Blood of Zeus is everything great.
Blood of Zeus
Blood
is
of
solid.
Zeus is fantastic.
Yes, it
I was
is.
watching that X-Men, but
X-Men.
but then after a certain episode, I thought it was done, and then all of a sudden I come back and look, and there's like 6 more episodes that they posted,
Wait,
bro.
what certain episode did you think it was done
Was
at?
it-
Is it still going?
Yes, it's still going,
Wait,
bro.
no,
it's over.
This
This episode-
this last
this
episode
week
was
the-
After what happened to him?
Yeah.
Is it over?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Wait, there's more after what
This
happened?
one hasn't
Yeah.
seen these episodes yet.
No.
Oh, wait.
no.
Which is spoiled.
Oh,
There's 10
fuck.
episodes. There's 10 there's 10
motherfucker.
Nothing happened to him that he doesn't know. That's why I didn't spoil it.
The only,
Nothing happened to you that I didn't know, nigga. You pointing at the, who you pointing at?
Exactly. See, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
they already came out and said that Full Morph and Wolverine are gonna have a fucking relationship. in
Ah,
season
bro,
2,
I
and
seen that shit.
I don't know why
The-
that irks me so bad because I have no problem with it. But bro,
I mean,
why?
I understand it, but
Would you do it if like because it's androgynous, right?
Did you just see my stone face right now? Did you just say that they're gonna make
if Morph can morph into any
fucking
woman?
Disney?
he does, bro.
Did you do it with him though?
Morph-
Would you rock out with it?
More fucks with that fool sometimes. Like I
Would you date it though? Like if
Bro.
you could date a girl that a
here's
kid
how
that
I
could turn into
knew
anything.
it was coming, bro.
Wow.
And I don't know. I sense things like this. Like when
Niggas aren't really being serious right
Yeah,
now.
No,
no.
I'm being ser-
The
no, I'm being-
showrunner came out and said it to prepare us for it.
the actor, the voice actor or whatever that does Morph
Wow.
is mad. He doesn't want it to. He doesn't
happen.
want. Yeah, he doesn't want that to be a part of the series.
It should. Okay, Disney. Now you're gonna Disney X-Men for me. You're gonna make Wolverine fuck Morph. Okay, let's see it. You better put it on camera then. Make it.
I
Make
know
it
you're
interesting.
able to watch
I knew it was coming though because one day there was an episode that he was like trying to get him to fucking
Yeah, he turns into like somebody.
He ended up turning to Sabretooth in the end to get him to fight him. But I'm like,
He turned into a bitch
it-
before. Like,
yeah. In my mind though, I was thinking like, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, what if he just turns into Jean Grey and then this fool wants to smash? Like, this is the only way he really gets
Does it
Jean
make you
Grey.
gay if you don't know?
Thanks, Disney. Thanks, Disney. Just crushed my
No,
dreams.
I'm sure
I just have
he
all this
knows.
Wolverine
I'm
shit
sure
for nothing.
Wolverine knows.
Like
I'm saying more. I'm sure I'm saying let's say one day because Wolverine can't get drunk because you know his fucking metabolism. He has to get
He's got to get smash.
to be able to get drunk. Yeah.
This literally tells you this is the article.
And I'm
Swinging,
telling you, like, let's say Wolverine one day is like in his feelings. He's like, "Fuck, Jean Grey. She's with this nigga, fucking Cyclops for some reason. He's a pussy, and I don't know why she's with him."
Mm-hmm.
And this fool Morph's like, "I got you, fool. I'll make you feel better." Or even Wolverine's like, turn into Jean Grey so I can just talk to her one time.
It's
But-
no different than Mystique, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
It's like if Mystique turns
Morph is
into a
literally-
dude and like.
because Morph is
Fuck
everybody. He's
Yeah.
not just one person. So technically, he's Morph, but he's everybody. So
Oh no, okay, I get you.
so if he's Jean Grey, he's actually Jean Grey, but you know,
in the comics, Morph is androgynous and all that.
Yeah,
and,
I'm sure.
You know, but he never fucks Wolverine or vice versa, which
That's
I'm
so
upset
Maybe in the modern
about.
comics, who knows? I can
so
stop
crucial.
reading these modern comics. It's too hard to keep up with.
But I knew it was coming.
And there's weird shit that just angers me. Speaking of, since we're talking about Disney shows, y'all see the trailer for this Acolyte show?
No.
That Star Wars Acolyte shit, bro.
I've seen it.
It's about all these, like, after the Jedi's died, the ones that are on the run trying to fend off and shit, bro.
Yeah.
It looks sick, bro. Like,
Oh, okay.
It looks really
Yeah,
good.
So their escape
There's
basically
so many lightsaber fights just in the
What is
trailer.
that shit called? Order whatever? Where they come
Order
in?
66?
Yeah, so it's their escape
Yeah.
after that
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't
Yes.
really know, like, the trailers really didn't give away
Because
a whole
obviously,
lot.
We're Star Wars nerds.
but
you know,
I mean,
so we're
because
excited about
obviously
this
there
shit.
was some that escaped. Obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Always and
So-
shit. Or else why wouldn't, the
There's
story
also that
go.
Terminator show coming out on Netflix, that anime Terminator that takes place in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Shit looks dope, bro.
Terminator in
Yeah,
Japan?
it's a Terminator anime that takes place in Japan. It's called Terminator Zero. It's
Is it supposed to be like
beginning
Arnold?
with no? It's an anime.
Oh. Is it a Japanese?
Japanimation.
Yeah, is it a Japanese Terminator or are
It's,
they like...
no, I don't know. They haven't really done too much with it. They just barely put out the first screenshots. It's on Netflix, but it looks like, I mean, the animation looks pretty fucking cold-blooded right there.
Okay, that's... Oh, okay. Ooh.
There's some dope shit coming out, and then there's some whack shit.
Hey, yo, Chip, you've been my boy for like a long time, but like I've never really asked you about this because I know certain ones. Like, do you have like any hobbies? Like what kind?
Like, when you say hobbies, like, what do you mean?
You got like special skills that you like to practice in your spare time besides jerking it? That does not count. We all have that
We don't
hobby.
do that.
Real hobbies.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't say that.
We don't say that.
We don't say that.
Hobbies, like something that I practice at. Yeah, like I mean, shooting. Yeah, I'm pretty religious about keeping up on that.
Okay.
And lately, it's been like working out, like getting good form on lifts and stuff like that. And then, you know,
Okay.
those are like my biggest ones outside of like work and.
Do you wish you had one that you was good at?
Like naturally, like something that I just came out and I was like good at it, like.
Yeah, like
you know,
something that you saw somebody else do, you're like, I want to fucking
like
do
how
that.
like George Strait clearly came out of his mother and was like, I'm gonna be the GOAT country singer, basically. Like,
Yeah,
or
fuck.
JJ Watt came out and was like,
That's a talent, not
But
a
bro-
hobby.
yeah, but you know what? At some point, he probably considered it a hobby because he didn't know he was gonna get famous.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
You're talking about George Strait coming out of his mom with that voice? Come on, he knew he was going to be famous.
But like JJ Watt though, like, you know, you got to consider that he considered not playing football even though he was born a freak, and they had to break both his arms to get him out of his mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a level of this shit where you got to know what you're destined for.
He was born a freak.
Like, you think Wendy
throw
was like?
that nigga in the pit.
When Wemby was little and he wasn't as taller than everybody, maybe he was, I don't know. You think Wemby ever thought about doing something different?
Yeah. No.
But then when he grew up,
never, no.
Well, I know Tim Duncan for sure thought about doing something
Yeah,
different.
he's
Olympic
swimming
swimmer.
and shit. Yeah,
but
okay.
But that's what I'm saying though. Is like,
I mean, like, if you...
are you talking about something that I'm naturally gifted at?
Say
or
like
something?
you shoot, right? You shoot guns and shit. By the way, if you guys know about shooting out here, ask this man out here. Subscribe to the channel. He's the boy to go to. He instructs. He knows how to hit a target. And look at all of us. If we're okay with it, that means he's not shooting at us. So yes, go to him and give him money.
Start going.
He'll teach you how to shoot anything of any color, but you know he likes us, so that's what we like, you know. So, well, I mean, it doesn't matter what color it is. What if the dude's colorblind?
If I had to choose a hobby that I was naturally gifted at, that like I just kind of picked it up and it came naturally, it'd be guitar playing.
Oh, okay, there we go.
It's
we
like
go.
something that
trying to serenade.
I've taken classes on.
Would you
I've been
sing or just
instructed.
guitar? Would you just?
I would do both. Like I
Oh.
definitely would try to do both if I had, you know,
You Elvis?
a voice. Like I would try to do like Johnny Cash. I feel like my voice is like deep in that aspect. But yeah, the guitar. Bro, I have 3 different guitars at home, and I've taken countless fucking instructions and like tried everything, bro. There's nothing.
Yeah, it don't
worked
hit
for
you.
me, like,
It's just like different. Okay.
I just want to be able to play a couple songs. You know,
Happy
Like,
birthday. I just want to. What is it? They made us play it on the recorder in 7th grade.
Hot Cross Buns.
Yeah, there we go. It's the other one that I'm
Cross
thinking. The real name of it is it Pride and Joy or Love and Joy?
This is the 3 Blind Mice.
3 Blind
It's the
Mice.
same thing.
Yeah.
All of it. Hot cross buns,
so
3 blind mice, pride and joy. Is it pride and joy or like some?
Something
Some of the songs that we played, but yeah.
In the comments, if y'all remember that,
This nigga said
if anybody can remember that, throw that in the comments,
but
bro.
there's no soundtrack. Yeah, what's the recorder song that they taught us in middle school? Somebody please let us know.
I thought that was when the Saints kept marching in or some stuff.
I thought it was called Hot Cross Buds.
That is, but those are all the same beat, but there's like 4 different versions, 4 different names for it.
That's the main thing. Like, it's this, the lyrics are changed, but what do they say on MacGruber?
But it's
the players have changed, but the game's the same. It's the same fucking beat. It's the same beat, basically.
Yeah, hot cross buns, 3 blind mice.
Faster.
I bought the flutes this time, though, Goober.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now we remember it. But I don't know which is the name of the.
Has anybody ever recorded a real track with a recorder?
Are there
like real famous musicians with recorders?
Like Kenny G type of famous, bro.
I'm not Kenny G famous, but
it's not really a real instrument. Like I don't.
Wait. The recorder? No, the recorder's not real.
That's what I was asking. Like, there's nobody that breaks it down on the recorder. Like,
I need to see this.
I'm pretty sure there's somebody.
I know one man.
Bro.
Our cousin used to break it down on the recorder.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what. Yeah.
That fool would dance and shit like he was a leprechaun playing that recorder. Like Pied Piper in the room, bro.
Fucking Pied Piper.
Mm-hmm.
That fool was wild. Bro, I just saw a horror movie about the Pied Piper. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
you know me, I like shitty
There was
horror
one,
movies.
I forgot what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen that.
Where it's like luring the kids to jump off buildings and shit. Yeah, it's a terrible movie, bro.
Yo, Grace, since we're all from a different place in this world, country, whatever the fuck, we all have different things that make us upset sometimes, right? But I think that's more of a personality thing and whatever. Pet peeves, bruh. Pet peeve. Yeah, see, even just saying the word, what grinds your gears, bruh? What's the thing that you can't stand? This is gonna be funny, mind watch. This is interesting. Everybody's got.
I mean, we all speak the same language, different type of slang you could say, but it's more along the lines of we always say common sense isn't that common as well. Like, if I make some type of room for you or space or something, you could throw me a quick thank you, a gesture. Like if I'm trying to let you over and we're in traffic, and you just flex on and you drive and we end up at the same light and you still.
They don't give you the
none of that, bruh.
Stick your hand out the window,
that pisses me off. That pisses me off. I don't like this is fucking strange. I don't like the word pet peeve. It's a pet peeve of mine. The word pet peeve, it pisses me off, bro. I don't know. It sounds weird in my ear when it hits it. Pet peeve. What if somebody whispered that shit in your ear, bro?
Not cool.
Go ahead, 50.
I'd be mad.
No. What if some nigga came up? He's like, pet peeve. You don't even know what it is, but you want to fight. You're gonna run or fight, bro.
Run or fight, fight or flight. Yeah.
That's a real wet whisper. Pet peeve.
I got a couple.
I got too many. I don't know. Maybe I got anger issues, but bro, especially driving on the road all the time.
Phoenix is difficult to drive.
But one pet peeve that I know for sure gets me all the time. It's cause sometimes I don't even know how to react. It's let's say right now, I'm drinking this beer. And you see me drinking this beer, and you're gonna ask me, "Hey, you drinking that beer?"
Asking you what you're doing right in the middle of what you're doing it.
I'm like, nah, I'm not drinking this beer. I'm only fucking, fucking pouring it on chip over here, even though I'm drinking it. I don't know how to respond to that. So sometimes I say something.
You mean what every supervisor at every job does?
Yeah.
Right when you're in the middle of doing the exact act of what you're doing, and they ask you, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
And all I want to do is give them a fucking.
What are you doing? Holding that beer?
Or you're loading a truck and they're like, "Hey, you loading that truck?"
Yeah. I want to give them a smart ass answer all the time. Anybody, every time.
You wearing those glasses?
Almost my
Yeah, exactly.
My two biggest are split 50-50. I hate when people go, if you're talking to somebody, let's say they ask you a question, and you say it to them, and they go, "Huh?" But then they answer the question right after going, "What'd you say?"
Oh.
Why'd you say, "Huh?" Or what, bro?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to get me to repeat myself?
They really know the answers to the question they're asking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if they go, hey, how was your day today? You'd be like, oh, it was good. And they're like, huh? What was good about it?
Oh.
Why are you saying huh to it if you heard me say good? And
like that, yeah.
You already knew it. Why you,
I thought you meant more along the lines that, like, something unspoken that you already know is going to happen, like,
it's
butt sex is happening, and then it's, huh? And then you're all like, wait, where's the
similar to
miscommunication?
people who do, like, who aren't social, like, a lot of
That's what I thought, Nick. That's what I thought.
I guess it's 3, but one of my other ones is, like, when people do this long pause shit, bro. And it's this new age because they're not sociable. But, like, you're walking by a dude, right? Like, this just happened to me. So I'm walking into my shop and this dude's like, hey, man. I was like, hey, man. Like, I don't know him. He's new. Yeah. He started after me. I was like, what's up? He just... I'm like 10 feet past him. He's like, I like your tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Some of those people,
super late response.
Yes.
How do I?
I'm not turning around. Like,
I
am I gonna keep it moving because I'm irritated, or am I gonna be disrespectful to you, or am I gonna stop my day wherever I was going, delay wherever I'm going, and come back and have a conversation that probably doesn't develop into anything because you're gonna take 10 minutes in between, like you have CTE or some shit. I can't deal
sometimes
with it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't fault people for that because sometimes, you know, when we're growing up in a society, like, you know, you're taught to just, like, if you see a person, sometimes you're supposed to be like, hey, like, or hi, or have a nice day.
In fact, he raised the tone of his voice because he knew I was so far past him to be like, I like your tattoos, man. Like,
imagine, like,
it's because you fucked him up. So he already had his plan that he was just gonna say. He was just gonna say, hey, how's it going? And you're just gonna walk by and be like, oh, good, that's it.
I'm fine with that when I go to, like, Best Buy and I'm talking to some dude in the computer section who clearly is, like, been up for 3 days playing video games or whatever, and I'm like, you know, he's like, hey, if you need any help, let me know. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, hey, real quick, where's this at? And I was like shocked that someone talked to him. I get it.
Yeah.
But when you're in a profession.
So, like, what if, like, you mean you don't like, if you're going by somebody and they're like, good morning, or, like, you say good morning, and they walk by you, like, 10 feet, and they're like, fucking cocksucker.
No. That's better than them being like, well, good morning to you, too. How was your night last night? Like, as I'm 40 feet past them and they're yelling it to me. My other pet peeve, though, is motherfuckers, when I'm in the fast lane and I let you over, why are you going to do fucking 25, bro?
Out here, bro.
Especially when you're in, like, a sports car. It's always Mustang drivers and fucking people.
Don't drive out here.
I hate
anybody in a coupe. Like,
what about when you're, like, you're driving by and somebody's, like, right about to pull out in front of you and they drive real fucking fast, but then they don't have enough speed with their vehicle. And they got they drive slow as fuck.
And they end up next to each other.
You're like, why did you pull out like that, bro? But like,
why did you pull out like that, bro?
I get that all
when people
the time,
do the hesitant, like they had enough room to get out of wherever they were going, but they braked even though you were 2 football fields away. And then they do it again right when you're like coming up on them, and you're not gonna have enough time to react or recover.
Speaking of that, this the lights when you get the arrow to go. Why? When you get an arrow, most of the time, at least 5 cars should be able to go, and it pisses me off when only 1 or 2 cars can go.
Oh yeah, they give you a quick arrow.
No, not the quick arrow because the fucking dude is
He's
either
on his phone.
No, they drive. They're driving.
They just don't give it any gas. They let off the gas. They let off the brake.
They turn slow. They just turn slow.
Like driving down a hill.
So they just turn slow, and then the next person is turning slow. I'm like fucking 5 cars should have already went by the time.
Or when you're like coming up on a light,
you can
right now. But some fool pulls in front of you just enough to fuck you.
My spark plugs are bad, so unintentionally I'm that nigga right now. I can't accelerate.
No, that's different. When it's something you know when somebody can't do it. Like today when I was on my way to 50. Oh my God. Fucking, I'm driving, bro, in this beater ass car that knows it can't be doing no 55, 65 miles an hour. The whole bumper's hanging off and shit.
Don't take that shit on the freeway.
And this fool literally is like, yeah, I'm gonna get in front of you, bro. Fast lane it. I'm gonna fast lane it. It's happening. And I'm like, bro.
Well, I hate that shit.
And then I like pass the dude on the left, and this dude's throwing his hands up like, it's my car. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Hey, man, we've been gone for a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys. We back again. Hey, man, all of us, we got a little bit of a, you're a little fire starter, or everybody's a little bit of their own personality here, right? Yeah. Everyone in the world's got opinions. Like Donald Trump, he's a controversial dude with his opinions. Elon Musk, What is the most controversial opinion of something that you have, Big Dog? Like something that like divides people and shit. Everybody's got one opinion at least like this that people are like, nah, I'm not gonna. You know, what is yours?
In times of peril, or even just thinking logically sometimes, because people just react on so many different levels, and shit could have been. So many different people's lives could have been saved off just thinking about that shit. Like, how is this gonna play out for me later on type shit. So just actually thinking, because you run into a whole lot of people that just don't think. They react, they do something dumb, then it's like they want some type of redemption for what they did, and it's like, bruh, the act that you did cause, like, there's no redemption for that. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you're getting at. Do you think, like...
You're saying there's not always redemption for your
action.
Yeah, just like they'd be like, there's somebody for everybody. No, it's not. Some people don't deserve love, bro.
Whoa.
They're a piece of shit. They're a piece of shit. They're a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah,
So like,
that's cold-blooded right
if they're a piece
there.
of shit, maybe they deserve a piece of shit that
I can't say that's
but they don't. But they don't. Just think about it. Where you just met somebody who's
there are
terrible.
people like that.
But not everybody gets redemption.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I get it is controversial, but at the same time, I'm like, no, there's definitely examples where people don't get redemption.
Well, yeah.
And that's what we were saying.
For sure.
To the point where it's like, fuck it.
For sure.
If you look at Robert Downey Jr., he got his redemption, but Mel Gibson ain't.
Yeah.
Well, Robert Downey Jr.
I'm just saying, like, it's a
That's
like
Mr.
comparison.
DUI himself.
Robert Downey Jr. just, drank a lot and did a lot of drugs,
I just say, I mean, I do agree with it, though.
And Iron Man, that just, like, that right there, that catapulted him.
So sometimes what you're saying is there's no saving somebody, basically.
Nah, man.
No matter what they did, they're irredeemable. Guess what? I fuck with that opinion. That's great. That's great.
Because I hate when people say, "Oh, I was young and dumb." You can't use that, because there's people who was young today who know better, but they don't necessarily grow up in an environment where they would know better. But they're like, "Let me."
It's definitely case by case, though, right? Like,
So,
like,
no, but
because like there's some things that some people say that I'm like, all right, it's based on where you're from, right? Like maybe you grew up in the suburbs, you don't know black people.
Yeah, I feel.
You listen to hip hop and you feel like you're one of the.
You're talking out. You're necessarily not
cool.
trying to talk
That's
hardcore.
cool.
You're just talking out your ass.
You're talking out
But
your
then
ass
I don't like when people be like, "Oh,
they're ignorant." Basically,
when people be like, "Oh, I'm not perfect," I can't stand that, because
Oh,
if you believe
I
in the
hate
Most
that
High, any type
statement.
of creator, why would He make something imperfect?
Nobody-
We're all perfect. Literally, ain't nobody supposed to be here. Honestly,
either we're all perfect or we're all imperfect. But I hate that statement. You're right.
Yeah, bruh. It's
Hey,
an oxy mixed with a cliche.
Anybody out here that says you're not perfect, guess what? You competed with like how many other
Yeah, bruh.
cells? Yeah, you here. You're the strongest version of whoever the fuck you are. So if you ain't perfect, get the fuck on. I don't know what you're doing out here and shit. You're the most perfect version of yourself you is and shit. What about you, Fifth? What's the most controversial opinion you hold, you think?
That is genius.
Shit.
Controversial? Yeah, I mean, it don't even have to be like anything harsh or anything, but like, everybody got opinions about certain things.
So we got a comment on the pet peeve.
My opinion is about fucking technology, bro. Like, I just... My fuck technology, like the way it is nowadays, bro. Like when we watch the movie WALL-E, bro, that shit's true, bro. It's coming.
It is
it's coming. And people don't realize
so fast.
What was I saying last time? Every show and every movie we watch,
you're not even lying,
and
bro.
the thing about it is that the people that want to make the money and are making the money off of technology are like, no, this is the way to go. This is the way to do it,
man.
And they're not listening to the other people that are like...
Are you letting somebody steal your voice off of AI and shit?
No.
No. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pissed off shit like that.
Anytime you talk to Siri, it's recorded.
But everything's... all of this technology nowadays, everything's being recorded,
Hey, Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Everything's being fucking recorded, being watched, being seen... because of technology nowadays. Like, I'm not saying technology is bad.
It exposes everything.
But certain things about technology have been used or
utilized,
misused.
It's also made us weaker, though. Because
it has, bro.
If technology went away tomorrow, like, a lot of people are going to die because they can't wash their clothes.
We are trying to teach you about this on all this super convenient shit, but they're not lying.
If the internet shut down, it'd be over, bro.
I feel like our generation, like our era that we grew up in, because we're from, I was born in '86, so
we're from the hood. We 80s babies over here,
But we grew up.
We hardly exist anymore.
We grew up in a good, perfect time that was a tough world, but it wasn't fucking like how it is
Like,
nowadays.
yeah,
You know, like
it wasn't
everybody,
too soft.
Yeah,
wasn't
now
too
everybody's
tough.
soft, everybody's special. You know, like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody's special, whatever. You know, but
We the last of a dying
But we
breed
were
in our
the in
age.
betweens. We could be tough while still being,
Yeah.
middle ground. This new age is either you're soft or you're overly tough.
Nobody knows who to identify as. Or
yeah,
who they
or
are and shit.
yeah, exactly. It's all
Okay.
that, and then yeah.
You
They
smart.
press us the
You
most.
smart motherfuckers.
Cause they're like, hey, be yourself, all the '80s kids, and then
Yup.
they see it, they're like, no, don't do it like that.
Yeah,
Don't.
yeah, all that shit, bro.
That's bullshit.
What
You know?
about you, Chucky? What you think, bruh?
Oh, my controversial opinion? That,
Yeah.
alright.
It don't have to be the hot end.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, the
whatever it
biggest
is.
one that the hill that I die on is that it doesn't matter. Like, this whole, like, the race thing is so wild. Like, there are pieces of shit
You think
in
it's
every
because of me?
culture.
You think it's because me and you?
What?
Like the race thing? Or is it just inherently what you feel
Inherently,
in your
it's
body?
what I was always raised to just love people and understand that there are bad people in
This
every
man's
walk
mama
of
is the
life.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every single race, culture, creed has shitty people, dude. Like,
Absolutely.
And
Ain't no color
unfortunately,
to it.
because of the era that we live in, the vocal minority is allowed to have an opinion on the internet, and it sucks. But at the end of the day, like, for me, the argument of like, oh, well, you're inherently racist because you're white or because of where you come from, or like you're
That's so
inherently
tough, bro.
misogynist, or you know, whatever the case is, it's not true.
It's ignorance.
It's ignorance. And the fact that we've gone back to that, judging that book by its cover is a hill where it's like, all right, I'll use an example. Like, all right, so the white lady from the 60s locks her car door when she sees a black dude crossing the street, right? That's fucking bullshit, right? But on the flip side of that, we live in a time now where people go to school and fear the white kid.
Yeah.
Right?
No
Like,
doubt. No
and
doubt.
that, to me, it's like when
That's
you,
crazy,
when you
right?
stick to those stereotypes, like it's not good for anybody. You're missing out on friendships or relationships with people who could be cool. Like I don't know. That's
No, you.
my controversial opinion. Is there are literal pieces of shit in
Fuck.
every.
I didn't
fucking
even
aspect.
know.
There's
You
you're right.
motherfuckers
You're
have
right.
blown my mind. I didn't even know I was gonna get such highly educated answers. Fuck.
Yeah.
It be like that though, bro.
You guys kill me with
It's
that
about
shit.
the judge of character. It's like, remember my store
Wow.
manager when we went to Prescott? He's like, Jesus Christ, shit, you look like a gangbanger. Like,
Yeah, because you had a baseball
that's
cap on.
offset.
And he
That's
saw
fucking,
us in the
that's
car?
fucking racism, bro.
Wow.
Like, and you can only blame it. You can only hold it up so much to defend
Wow.
it. Because what if I walked in and saw fucking some old men sitting in a chair and I was like, Jesus Christ, look at you, fucking racist.
Damn. Yeah, that'd
Right.
be tough. That'd
Yeah.
be tough to line
You
up
know,
right there, bro.
it's all about the measure of a man and what their belief system
It
is.
sucks, man. I don't really want to say this, but my most controversial opinion is, fuck with me here, okay? I'm not saying that race or anything has to do with any of this. We're not all born equal.
No?
Like,
No, I agree
I'm
with
sorry,
you.
your religious text has lied to you, and
We never
Abraham
were.
Lincoln, we never were. It was never meant to be. And I would think most people out here share that sentiment, but like none of us are born equal and shit.
So you're like, everybody shares that sentiment. You hear how the way people talk to each other.
You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. It's ugly.
nowadays it's hard for an adult person to go out into the world and make friends with another adult, right? You know how hard and difficult? We're so closed off. Maybe it's just America, but it seems like the rest of the world.
I think
Because you
it's-
see the news and shit. You know what I mean?
I think it's America, honestly.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they got us definitely like this. I mean, where we're from, they want to separate us from them. You know what I mean? They want to separate us from, it's funny, we're Afro-Latino and shit. They want to separate us from them even though we're them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you're one thing, everybody's got to be separate and shit.
Isn't it funny how the news has changed though?
Yeah.
Since we were kids, like
Oh.
there was always like
It used to be
feel-good stories and
news.
shit.
It
There
used
was
to be news and shit.
Yeah,
man.
And now
I
because
remember.
we're in the 24-hour news cycle, because of our connectivity to each other with
Yes.
our phones, our computers.
Everybody's
whatever,
got their own set of news now because we're not all born equal.
That's
you know
why
what I'm saying?
so
Like,
much shit is wrong when horrible tragedies happen. People will be like, "Oh, it was this person, it was that person," and then 3 days later, it's something totally different. Like it's the 24-hour news cycle just feeds into the negativity.
We're never ever meant to be born equal, anyways. Like
absolutely right.
every time you're born, and then you choose your mate and you make your child.
absolutely.
That is
That's your own legacy.
you're trying to make that our job is to make that better. So we're making that better, and then that child will go on and pick another mate. And
So like,
the world should be really.
it's survival of the fittest.
Is it
really
better?
is.
It's really a better thing not to be born equal, though, is what you're saying then, because I believe so too. Without that, there's no diversity.
Yeah, if we're all born equal, there's no such thing as special. Nobody's special.
Chip's clean face.
Or any of that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey Chip, you're loving your clean face today, man.
Oh, shit.
Really, you love clean Chip? I love bearded Chip, man. Come on, man, that's my boy.
That message just got pinned to the top. You see it on
Man, I don't know,
I love my
man.
mustache, bro. I feel like Fat Sam Elliott.
I can't fucking rock that stash, bro. I don't know how the fuck you do that. I tried it like multiple times, and I'm like, I look like I don't know, not like what I
You see it right there, Chipper? The chips.
Chip has a clean stash.
First time I like actually used a razor to shave and fuck.
Man, you look good.
Hey,
Shit, we all cut
like
up
it,
today.
bro.
Shit,
I ain't got a haircut
we all
today.
cut up today.
Fuck.
What is that?
This is my
That's a
best
little-
friend.
That's dope.
Nice.
Shout out, Miss Blessings.
Thank you, blessings. Thank y'all for coming for us today, man. We missed all y'all, right?
Honestly, yeah, man.
Yeah, this is great. This is always fun for us. People have been asking us when we're gonna record again, man. We're gonna try to get y'all whatever we can, whenever we can. More content is absolutely coming. I'm fucking happy. All my boys is with me today and shit. You know, all of you who's out there, give your loved ones blessings and all that good shit. You know, whatever you do, what do you do it with? What do you do it with?
As far as what?
With anything. What do you do it with grace or some shit?
You gotta make sure that it's done with grace, bro.
Later.
Yeah, I like that.
All right,
Do that
man.
shit with grace.
Y'all be cool. We'll holler at y'all.
Peace out.
Horns.